It's 7:20 in the morning. Playhouse, Y94. Zero, Jamie, Amy K. Group therapy, love doctors, the almost impossible question, and rejected Playhouse segments. It's funny because it's a segment within a segment within a segment. The concept of it is it's going to be different every time. It's going to be a segment that we've talked about, brainstormed about doing, but we decided not to do. It was a rejected segment. But in the segment, rejected Playhouse segments, we'll do the rejected segment. Make sense?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's like Inception, radio Inception. First, though, a new one to the show that we've only done, this is like the third or fourth time, but it's a lot of fun. It's Am I a Jerk? And full disclosure, we hijacked the idea from Reddit, but we've had a lot of fun with it. And basically, we put it on social media a couple of times on the Y94 social media, just like, hey, what's an instance where you sat back and you wondered to yourself, man, am I the jerk in this situation? And so we'll just kind of round table it here in the Playhouse. And these are ones that were submitted on Facebook and decide if we think these people are, in fact, jerks. This is a gentleman. He says, I was seeing a girl, and I felt like she was letting herself go. She gained a lot of weight. She didn't even look the same anymore. It was part of why we broke up. Not the entire reason, but it was definitely part of it. When she asked me why, when I gave her the breakup speech, I wanted to be honest. So I said, you changed. And she asked how, and I said, a lot has changed. Physically, you're very different. You got quite heavy. Am I the jerk?
I don't think so. I dealt with the same thing, and I think you're being honest with them. You're telling them the truth, and that's what happens. Some people get into relationships, and they just feel so comfortable that they do let themselves go, and they stop caring, which, as a person, I don't think you should, just ever stop doing that and stop caring about yourself. You got to eat good. Give your body some good nutrients. Exercise. Lucky for me, I have a fast metabolism.
So
I
say there, chicken nugget. So you say not a jerk.
Not a jerk. He told her the truth.
You vote
and
jerk
she needs
or
to
not
hear
a jerk?
it.
No, I'm going to vote not a jerk as well. And it's a really hard thing to hear, and it's going to be tough for her. But because he was honest with her, it doesn't sound like he said it in a malicious way. So if he was honest and nice about it, rather than just staying in the relationship and pretending that everything is good, it's better to be open and honest. So I think that no, you are not the jerk. It sucks that you feel that way, but again, if you can't help what you feel.
I'll vote not a jerk because she asked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And you said, hey, listen, we got to break up because you're a fatty now.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd be a jerk. But because she said, oh, my God, why you break up? You're like, I'm not attracted anymore. Physically, you've changed. And it sounds like she prodded you for it. So in that respect, I'll say not a jerk as well. All right, next up, my coworker likes to tell me about their personal life, and I don't know why. I don't even think we're friends. I never sent the message that I want to know these things, so I said to her, listen, I don't care. I'm happily married with my husband. I don't need to hear about your relationship problems. I just don't care. Can we just have a professional relationship, please? I maybe was a little short fused with her, but I didn't want to hear it anymore. It's just gross to hear about some people's dating life. She's barely spoke to me since, not even about work stuff. Am I the jerk?
Yes, that's so rude. I think you work with people, you spend most of your day with them, you consider them your friends. And so she kind of was just venting and talking to you like a friend, and then you I don't care. You probably could have been a better way to handle it.
Same message, different tactic,
yeah,
maybe?
just I think we should just focus on work context.
I'm going to say I don't think she's a jerk because she was honest. She's at work. She's coming into work to do her job. Maybe she doesn't think of them as friends. And if you don't give out that vibe or say, yeah, let's friends. If you want to go into work, do your job, go home and be done with it, that's totally fine. You shouldn't be a jerk for being honest with her about how you want to spend your 8 or 9 hours outside of the house.
I'm the tiebreaker? Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yikes. I think that you sent a message that isn't jerky, but you did it in a jerky way. You could have kindly just been like, listen, this is a little too much information. I don't need to know about that. You could have said the same thing kinder. So I think that I'm right. I'm odd because I'm in the middle. I'm going to say that you said something jerky, but you had, the way you said it's the problem. I think you could have said it better. So I do vote jerk, but I not because of the content. It's just how you said it. And finally today, My wife likes trying new recipes she finds online. Some are delicious and some are really, really bad. She was so proud of one this past weekend. She worked hard on it. I know she did. She took all day Saturday to do it. It was something that was an all-day event. She seemed to enjoy it, and that's what I thought. And she was very excited to hear what I said. I told her it wasn't my favorite. She wanted more information. She further questioned me. I told her I didn't like it because it was gross to me. I didn't like the taste, and I really didn't like the texture. It was mostly a texture thing for me. That was the nicest way to put it. She seemed so offended and hurt by it, and she still seems offended halfway through the week. Am I a jerk?
Yeah, you are a jerk. She made you dinner. She worked really hard on it. Say little things. And my husband has learned, because he's been a little too honest before, and we've had a similar situation happen. This is how I know he doesn't like something. And he doesn't say anything. He goes into the cupboard, and he gets pepper, and then he puts pepper on it. And that's how I know, I guess you did not like that. So
You don't think he just wanted to pepper his food?
Some people
No.
just like pepper, man.
if he's doing like one little grind of it, maybe. But when he's like, and he like douses half of what I made with like all of his pepper, then I think that it's like going a little too far.
So he's quite the grinder.
He goes hard.
He goes hard on grinder, huh?
Yeah, no, he goes hard on the pepper, and I feel that you have to be delicate when somebody's trying new things and cooking, because they're putting in so much effort and they're doing it because they care. Just lie and eat it.
I agree with Jamie that yes, she worked hard, but he is not the jerk. She asked for the truth. If you lie, she is going to continue to make that meal,
Gross.
and you are
Yeah.
going to hate it.
Or she'll just work harder on it, and then next time you have it'll be better.
But then you got to tell her the truth. Like, hey, it was the texture for me. I don't like texture. As you saw in my video I posted, I spit up a piece of fish because I couldn't eat it.
Oh, is it a texture thing for you?
It's texture. So if I don't like something, I will tell someone and be like, honestly, no, I didn't like it. The texture, maybe next time don't use whatever.
You swayed me. I was actually going to call him a jerk, but I can imagine being doomed to eat because she liked it so much. Mm-hmm. Well, she would keep making that. I want to eat it again. Yeah, I gotta say, not a jerk. What if you just truly don't like it? I get that you're really butthurt. He doesn't like your lasagna, and this felt
This
personal
is what
to
it
you.
is.
But you can't lie to somebody because they keep making it again. It's
Yeah,
gross,
would you
it's
keep
gross.
making it?
You can just add a little pepper onto it and maybe give like some nice, kind tips. Hey, I really didn't like that sauce you used. Maybe try this next time. Just something nice.
You're biased because you're such a terrible chef.
No
You're
way.
really good. She is a really good cook. However, I went to her house for the lasagna as well. Well, I went the next day and I had leftovers too. And I put salt on it just because I like to salt my food. I really like salt. And she was like, I even said, I was like, where is your salt? But I don't know why I asked. I knew.
It was a button, wasn't it?
And she was like, you're salting the lasagna? I knew you didn't like it. No, I like it. I'm just reheating it, and I would like salt on it this time.
You're just
I need a little saltier.
Jeez, God.
I know. I don't know why it makes me angry when people don't like my cooking.
It not only made you angry, it made the music angry. That's what
It's
annoys
not
you.
that we don't like your cooking. We just like to add some salt and pepper to it.
Yeah. I'll pass. I don't want any of the lasagna. This has been Am I a Jerk? Rejected Playhouse segments, group therapy, love doctors on the way. Savage Love, Y94.